Welcome back to the channel, YouTubers, Paddock Kart Scale Dreams. So today, Sunday, Model Cars and Coffee. I don't have any coffee with me, but had a couple of espresso shots earlier. Just got home from work this morning, so it's been a long night shift. Just wanted to come on quick and do this Model Cars and Coffee. Brought to you by Paul over at Left Coast Model Car Builds. Thank you, Paul, for getting this ball rolling. I know everybody enjoys it. I enjoy it. Enjoy watching everyone's videos, and really appreciate the content people are putting out there on Sundays. All days, of course, but so today I'm going to show a couple builds. I kind of started this thing where I was we all do it, wanted to rebuild all these models that I had, and seeing as my stash is like 300 plus, I'm starting to think, well, I don't think I'm ever going to get these things rebuilt. So I started like a survivor cars, so weathering them up a little bit, and seeing what I can make out of it to try and make it a believable car that's a survivor, you know, still runs, still gets driven, maybe saved from somebody's backyard or what have you. So I'll get you turned around, and we'll have a look at a couple of models that I've done in this fashion, and hope everyone's doing well. Prayers for those who need them, and hope everyone's had a great weekend. My weekend's just starting, so gotta get some sleep after this. Okay, let's get you turned around. Okay, so here we have Revell's 1966 Charger and monogram 64 GTO. So like I said earlier, these are a couple of survivor cars that so they're kits that I'd wanted to rebuild. Like I said, probably would never have the chance, you know, just because trying to build a lot of newer kits, and wanting to do having all these ideas and projects, and considering I only finished hopefully 3 this year. That's not really not something I think I'm probably gonna accomplish, is rebuilding these. So what I did was made survivor cars. So like I said, cars that are still able to be driven, saved out of somebody's old barn, maybe not barn, but you know, they've seen some weather, they've sat outside, what have you, and so these are them. So I'll just show off the Charger first. I didn't weather this underneath. This was the first one I did, actually, and I was just kind of trying out some ideas. So the guy did put nice shiny rims on it. Probably the first thing, maybe second thing he did. But you can see all the rust spots there. So remember, this was on a painted body. So I just went over it with different washes and whatnot. Washes. I did put aluminum tips on it. So I kind of don't like how the rain effect shows on this one. It still looks alright. So I'll just show you up close some of the, and it's like, it's made to look like lighter rust, not like a heavy rusted right through look. So I think it turned out pretty decent. I didn't even rust the bottom. Kind of on the to-do list, I guess. But I did rust out or weathered up the engine bay, Hemi. Not sure how realistic anybody would let a Hemi go look like this, but I'm sure there's a few out there in I'll fix it one day land. Not for sale. I'm fixing it one day land. I'm sure we've all seen a few of those cars in our towns. Okay, so that's the Revell 66, and this is the Monogram 64 GTO. I went a little further with this one, just in terms of trying to be a little more thorough with like underneath. Weathered that up a bit. Oh, didn't even paint the fuel tank. Put on my tips as usual. Weathered up the rims. Old center lines that have seen better days. Some pitting. Got some pitting on them. And this was, again, a painted body that I went over with acrylics in various spots. And weathering chalks or powders, whatever. I'm not sure if they're chalks or not, but and then I tried to make the hood look like it was bare metal. First time trying that with the metallizers, the pigments. So I did a couple different. I think this was right here was the Sharpie, and that looked actually pretty decent. I was just kind of experimenting, trying to make it look like they were sanding it. So you'll see some of the swirls on there. But I don't know if that looks, it kind of looks alright, I guess. And then did a little bit of wiring. So you can see some of those ignition wires aren't even hooked up yet. But yeah, they're not hooked up to the block. So I made it look like the guy's in the process of changing the spark plug wires to get this thing running better. So there's some laying, a couple laying on the air cleaner there. It kind of brings the look together, I think. So that's the GTO for sale sign. Didn't really do a whole lot to the either interior. They were just pretty much basic black with tried to pick out the gauges and stuff with paints, which is very difficult, especially when you're a novice builder. Oh yeah, so that there. So the GTO and the Charger Survivor cars. Alright, thanks everybody for checking in on the video. I really appreciate the support. Going to be having a couple videos upcoming these days off. One will be a shout out. Got a package in the mail for a giveaway that I'd won. Finally got some Canadian Postal Service was ordered to go back to work by Canada, so we're finally getting mail again, so that was nice to get that package in the mail. I haven't even opened the box yet. Like I said, I just got home. So I'll be doing that video, and then I really need to finish my off-road group build, which is due at the end of the month. So if you guys are building away, get at her, because it's time's counting down. So again, thanks for watching. Appreciate everybody, and prayers for those who need them, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Paddock modeling.
Thank you very much.